Okay, everything should be all good. Phew. Hello, dear. Nice to see you. Let's see. Frame rate seems to be fine. I'm live. Internet seems good. Hello, funny man. I don't know if that's sarcastic or not, but hello, Snatch Kid. Lordy, it's so warm in this room. It's really warm in this room, and I would open a window, but there's all sorts of like aeroplanes and outdoor noise and neighbors. So, can't open a window because then micro might catch it. So I have my fan on the corner though, just in case I get too warm. So you might hear that in the background, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's too loud, so I don't think it'll be too bad. Okay, so playing more Kingdom Hearts 3 today. Alright, so I should explain. Yesterday I didn't plan use my words. I didn't stream yesterday like I usually would, because I always stream or usually stream on a Wednesday and a Saturday. I didn't stream yesterday though, for no special reason. I just wasn't feeling like it, and I didn't want to do a stream unless I was fully invested in doing one. So yeah, I didn't do a stream. Also, it's been really warm for the past couple days here, and also it was sort of like the heat was like making me all like, I don't really want to. It's not as warm today though, so I'm a little bit better, and maybe we can. I don't know if it's particularly warm where everyone else is, but for me it is in comparison to how it usually is over here. Lordy, okay. How are you today? Okay, so today I am pretty good. Were you grieving Mario's death? Yes. I understand that's the joke. It's a yeah, yesterday, March 31st, Mario died, kinda. In case it's not clear, a few games are now unavailable to purchase because Nintendo makes weird decisions. And a lot of people are referring to it as Mario's death or something. It was very tragic. Thankfully, it doesn't affect me too much because I already bought the Mario 3D collection, and I wasn't really that into Super Mario Bros. 35. So it doesn't affect me that much, but it's not nice. I don't like how you just can't get those games anymore. Cause like, what if one day, like, my copy of, like, I lose my copy of Mario 3D collection, or the cartridge gets damaged and I can't use it anymore? Then I'm just kind of screwed, because I won't be able to buy a new one. So that's kind of concerning. I was kind of expecting, or at least I wouldn't be too surprised if yesterday Nintendo like came out and said, "Oh hey, just kidding," or did something like that, or announced some new thing that will apparently make it all okay. No, that didn't happen. I thought Nintendo would do something sneaky, but no. Those games are just gone now. And that's it.
I sure am looking forward to seeing those lanterns by the castle.
Oh yeah, we're hopefully going to finish Kingdom of Corona today. So that's exciting. Death counter is sitting at 54, which is fine, I guess. I don't think I've gotten caught at any particular roadblocks so far. I think things have been fairly smooth. I don't know. What boss has given me trouble so far? Is there a boss that's given me a particular amount of trouble so far? The The Toy Box one got me for a while, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't like Zaldin from Kingdom Hearts 2 levels of bad, because that was horrible. Hello, Edis. Hi. I was finally able to catch a stream. Well, it's nice to see you. I was starting to worry that no one would like tune in on the stream today because I don't usually stream on Thursdays. So I was worried that maybe that might affect people viewing. I guess not though. Everything seems fine. How are you today? I'm sliding.
This is amazing!
Ooh, we have Rapunzel now. Yeah, we do. Hopefully we'll be finishing this world today. For this world is indeed
The
pretty.
outside world would be full of amazing things. And you helped me find them. Thank you.
How's the sound, by the way? I hope the sound is fine. Hope you can hear me, hope you can hear the game. If you'd like me to adjust volumes, that'll be fine, just say the word. I have my last class today before break, so I'm great, good. Wait, I'm not processing what I just read. I have my last class today before break, so I'm great. Oh, I see, okay. God, imagine getting that hair tangled up. I imagine that's why the movie's called Tangled. Could be wrong though.
Rapunzel sure looks happy.
Yep, the volume is good. Excellent. So I was going to start the stream a little bit earlier.
Cool.
I guess the time I'm starting now is actually fairly early in comparison to when I usually start. Sorry, I forgot the comments. Oh, that's okay. Grammar police. I was going to start slightly earlier, but I'm honest to God, I mentioned this on a previous stream, but A Hat in Time, the DLC for that game came out on PS4, literally like yesterday. So I've been playing through A Hat in Time again, because it's been a while since I last played it, because I promised myself I wouldn't play it again until the DLC came out. And the DLC is indeed pretty freaking neat. And I honestly lost track of time because I was too busy playing it. I got a little distracted. Sorry, how dare you not follow the path? Yeah, Dawn and Goofy have a go at me because I want to go back and explore a little bit. Whenever I play this game, I'm like, okay, we made it to the kingdom. I want to go back so that I can look at all the stuff that I missed. And then Dawn and Goofy are like, no. Let me do what I want, duck. I like seeing the side by side of the movie and the cutscenes for Tangled. Yeah, absolutely, it's really cool. I think one of my favorite sort of comparisons between this game and the movie is that one bit when you're dancing in the town square and when Eugene gets pulled, or Flynn gets pulled into the dance. In the movie, it's just some random person that grabs his hand and pulls him in. But in this game, it's Sora, and it's really cute. You'll see what I mean later, because I dare not skip that scene. I don't even think I can skip that scene. I don't think the game will allow it. It's too wholesome to skip. Hello Buggy. Hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna collect some scallops.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
Do some swimming. Okay, so if like yeah, oh cool. Sound enthusiastic. Whenever I play this game and you like do swimming, I'm like, oh man, it's really cool that they brought back swimming from Kingdom Hearts 1. And then I think to myself, wait a minute. Swimming was also in like Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, so swimming is actually kind of not that rare in this series. And I feel kind of dumb. Having magic hair that stops being magic when you cut it is a terrible superpower. Yeah, goddamn. I hate having long hair, so I wouldn't be able to cope. Aren't her tears magical instead? I guess so. I don't know if it's a... I don't know. Maybe at least she's left with a cute cut. That is true. Long hair is such a hassle. Oh man, don't I know it. Usually my hair is really short, but because of the lockdown, I haven't been able to get a haircut. And so my hair is longer than it's ever been before in my life, and it sucks. Long hair sucks. I mean, it looks great on some people, but for me it sucks. I much prefer short hair. And I'm too nervous to go get a haircut because interacting with the hairdresser makes me nervous. Also, there's also that, like, issue that I have whenever I get a haircut where what if they mess it up and then I'm just left with a hairstyle that I don't like for however many months. Stresses me out. I may be the only person who feels that way. The water looks very pretty. It does indeed look very pretty. This game is pretty. The water is pretty. So this game, actually every Kingdom Hearts game, I think yesterday they all got put onto the Epic Games Store, so people can buy them on PC now. So that's cool. If you're like a PC gamer instead of like a console person, Kingdom Hearts is still available to purchase. So Kingdom Hearts is practically available on everything except Switch. So that's a shame. Well, one of the games is on Switch. What world had the most free roam? Definitely Caribbean. It's the Pirates of the Caribbean world. That's definitely the most open free roam. It feels like a giant open world game within a game. You basically get this big pirate ship and you can just sail around this giant ocean wherever you want. It's not gigantic, because again, it's just one world in a much bigger game. But it is really, really impressive. That's definitely the most open the game gets, because you can just explore. And it's fun. And it's neat, and you're a pirate and you sing sometimes.
Let's see.
I sure hope this stream is a good spot for some ingredients. It's a good spot for a good time. And ingredients. I actually need some more ingredients because I don't really have that many. And lord do I need them. I don't know if the boss fight in this world is too terribly tough, but I've died plenty of times before, so I should make sure I've got tons of ingredients so that the dying doesn't happen. Oh my god, this game is pretty. I love how pretty this game is. Grab some of them moons. I should be doing okay with money, actually. Yeah, that's a decent amount of dough. There's some more lucky emblems around. Want those. Oh, I don't have double flight yet. Whoops. Rune ring. That might be neat.
I bet you there's a lucky emblem here.
You know the subtitles at the bottom whenever someone speaks? I really want to know what font that is, because I'd love to use it for my stream overlay. Whatever the font is for the subtitles in this game, I like it, but I can't find it anywhere. I don't exactly know how to go about finding fonts. Must be like a website or something. Anyway, let's get some pumpkins. Lots of pumpkins. Whoa, okay, many pumpkins. I mean, custom fonts exist. I have no idea how to go about even doing that, though.
Let's see.
I have no idea how to go about
Let's see.
custom fonts or anything. I'm sure I could ask someone about it though. Okay, oh yeah, I can take a picture of the town square. I should also cook, maybe. Gonna go eat, be right back? Yeah, sure. That always loads way quicker than I expect. Oh, okay, we have some new recipes available. Oh, there's a few egg cracking ones, and the egg cracking in this game is honestly harder than the final boss. I wouldn't be surprised if you could hear
We did it.
the chopping through my controller's speaker, because it's a little bit loud. Okay. The town square is so pretty? Yeah, it is very pretty. This is probably the nicest looking, King of Corona is probably the nicest looking world in this game in my
How's
opinion.
that?
I mean, all the worlds look nice, but this is where the niceness really shows. I'm gonna save the egg cracking ones for last because the egg cracking is so freaking hard. There we go, gone excellent.
All right. We did it.
Bink. My glass of water tastes kind of funny. That's concerning. I'm gonna try this one again because I only got a good. There we go. I still don't really get how I do that.
We did it.
I just spin it around a little bit, then press the button, and then I sometimes just win. I don't really get the timing, I just sort of do it when I feel like it. Okay, let's try cracking eggs. This is really hard. Ah, okay. Shows what I know.
All right. We did it.
Okay, let's go for the other egg. Oh my god, how am I suddenly just good at this now?
All right. We did it.
Usually I suck at the egg cracking minigames. I don't know how I'm suddenly good now. Oh well. So now we have some cuisine. So less of the dying happens. Hopefully. Okay.
Hey, is that a plaza up at the end of the street?
I should bake something? Gets you in the mood, doesn't it? Seeing the cake. What would you bake? If you could bake anything right now, what would you bake? I bake myself a fat chocolate cake. I'm a very chocolate person. Brownies and cookies? Mmm, that's good stuff. Excellent choice. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to explore now, so I'm going to do some dancing. Cake is good. I would bake choco flan. Ooh. Or flan. I'm pretty sure Americans say flan, but British people say flan. I'm not positive though. Chocolate flan sounds good. Speaking of flan, this game has a bunch of flan in it. There are these mini games in this game called the Flantastic 7, where you have to do mini games with flan.
I think we're having a festival.
That makes zero sense when I try to explain it. It's a Hispanic traditional dish with caramel pudding and chocolate cake at the bottom. Oh wow. That sounds pretty cool. Sorry if I pronounced any of that wrong. Oh my god, I forget. This is so freaking accurate to the movie. Because in like previous Kingdom Hearts games, they would retell the movies sometimes, but like the scenes that recreate from the movies weren't too similar to the movies. But in this game, like they're like shot the same, and it's really neat. No, you're good. Okay, cool. Okay, let's do some dancing.
This is so fun! Keep dancing!
Oh, here's the part. Oh, here's the part, yeah. I like how Dawn and Goofy are dancing over here. This is pretty weak, let's spice it up. This part's really cute. This isn't like the most in terms of gameplay, this minigame is super easy, and it's not even the most
Dancing.
I don't know, intense or like fun thing in the world. I mean, it is fun, but still, it's just really, really cute
This is so fun!
and fun. Yeah.
Keep dancing!
So I've got moves. Yeah, indeed, he does all that parkour stuff. Ah, that's so freaking cute.
Keep dancing! This is so fun!
Let's have some flags. Nice. Don't know if messing with the flags helps at all. More flags.
You got it!
Let's do some wheel again. I like how the time of day slowly changes from day to night as you go through this minigame. That's a nice touch.
This is so fun! Keep dancing! This is so fun! Keep dancing!
You got it!
There we go. Yeah, a very simple minigame, but it's nice. It's a nice little inclusion. Should I let this scene play? Why not? There is no music number though. Other than that, it's like just like the movie.
I've been looking out a window for 18 years. Dreaming about what it
Iconic
might
scene.
feel like when
It's really
those
nice.
lights
And
rise
this
in
is
the
probably one of
sky.
my favorite Disney movies,
What
not
if
gonna
it's
lie.
not everything I dreamed it would be?
It will be.
The music is the best part.
And what if
It
it
is, but
is?
you can't.
What do I do then?
Well, that's the good part, I guess.
I understand why the song isn't in this game, or at least in this scene, in this game. I kind of get it. It would sort of seem kind of random and out of place. I say that though, although there is a musical number later on in the Frozen world, and I'm sure you can guess which song is in the Frozen world. It would just seem kind of odd, I guess. Music's still nice though. I'm back. What happened? We did some dancing, and now we're like looking at pretty lanterns. Oh, I wish I could wander around the town with all the lanterns around, but you can't really do that. Shame. She see the line. You could burn your hands on those. How is he not burning his hands on those? There's like fire in them. Oh, I guess they're more like deeper inside. I should never talk.
But I was just scared.
There's all sorts of clanking of metal going on outside this room right now. Sorry if you can hear that.
I'm starting to.
I wish Sora, Donald, and Goofy would have sent up a lantern. That would have been lovely. Like, light it with fire magic and just shoot it up. That would have been really fun. I can't have everything.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there's like a metal bit?
Everything is fine.
Yeah.
There's just something I have to take care of.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
It would have been so cute, Ian.
It's all right, Pascal.
Gosh darn, it is really warm in this room. I'm gonna turn on my fan later. Go skedaddle, see ya? Yeah. As I see ya. Oh yeah, we gotta do some fighting now, let's do that.
Could you guys have possibly picked a worse time?
I don't think they
No, it's not alright, Pascal. She don't know what she's saying. I've got what Flynn has to do? Well, in the movie, he has to give the crown to, like, the two scary people. But they're not in this game. I have no idea what he's doing with the crown in this game. Maybe he is giving it to them, but they're not shown on screen. I'm not sure. But that's what he did in the movie. Oh my god, look how pretty the sky is! Whoopsie! Okay, I forgot that I'm playing a level 1 challenge and it's really hard. I thought I was just playing a wholesome Disney simulator. Oh god. The two bandit? Yeah. Them. He has to give the crown to them. And then stuff happens. But it happens off screen in this game because, reasons. Like, things don't happen exactly like they do in the movies, because you got to integrate the Kingdom Hearts plot somehow. Ow! Frickin'... Now you're gonna die in 2 smacks. Yeah, pretty much. I got a potion, actually. This is going pretty well so far. Oh, I should never say that. I'm just gonna die immediately. Oh right, these guys are weak to fire. I forgot. Okay. I'll use my brain. Okay, here we go, here we go. Should I use the hammer? That's probably a horrible idea, actually. You know, I'm gonna stick with the Kingdom Key. I think it's working out for me. Ow, he flicked me with his toes. Oh my god, these guys are so wiggly. It's creepy. I know it's off topic, did you guys do anything for April 1st today? Oh, don't worry, off topic, it's fine. I'm happy with anything that will spark some conversation. Frickin' hell. Or yesterday, depending on time. It is April 1st for me, so it is April Fool's Day indeed. I completely forgot until, you know, a lot of YouTube notifications come up saying all sorts of stuff, and then I'm like, oh cool, this is happening, and then it's like, no, April Fools. What I mean is like, I don't know, because I get a lot of YouTube notifications about like different games and stuff, and then I get a notification that says, oh, this game just got announced, and then turns out it was an April Fool's joke, and I feel dumb. I think one of an instance where that happened was when the Kingdom Hearts 3 hype was still, you know, very much a thing before the game came out, and it was April 1st, but I didn't realize, and then I got a notification on YouTube saying Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, and I was so excited, and then it was just a joke. It was by the official, like, Kingdom Hearts YouTube account as well, so yeah, I fell for it. It's one of those things where something outrageous happens, and then you look at the date and you're like, oh yeah. Also, I forgot as well, I always forget about April Fool's Day until I get duped by someone. Could you stop spinning, please? Okay. Don't fire at the barrel. Whoa, okay, that would have for sure have killed me. Ow. Bro. Oh, thanks for being invincible. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. I'm in edgy form. Yeah, so, sorry, I just blanked for a minute there. Haven't done anything for April Fool's Day. I haven't played any sort of jokes. I don't think I've ever done like an anything for April Fool's Day. I'm not crafty enough for that. Also, I don't want to make people mad at me. Oh, Dawn and Goofy died right next to each other. Oh dear. Get your noodly limbs away from me. Oh my god. Just one after another with these guys. Kingdom Key is doing me well. Oh my god. No! I've locked at the incredibly wrong time. Okay. That's 56. What if we backed off from Sora together? Just kidding, unless. Me either. The last one I did was with my sister when we were younger and I told her she was adopted. Oh! Well, I can assure you I've never done something like that. How did she react to that? Damn, I mean, I don't know, that kind of sounds like going a bit far, but that's just me. Jeez. I could probably die if I get hit again. There we go. Oh my god. Away from me. Oh, damn it. I got cornered. Oh, maybe I should try something else. I should try using a link. That might help. I'm turning on my fan. Oh no, that's way too loud. I'm turning that off. If I get incredibly warm, as in kill me now warm, then I'll turn on my fan. I used to do it all the time because I thought it was funny. I mean, she would cry, and one time my dad jumped in and said yes, so I don't know, it was amusing. But it's fine, I've apologized and we mess around with each other like that now. Oh, okay. I once had the idea to change, like as an April Fool's joke, change my sister's like alarm clock sound on her phone to a song she doesn't like, or like a jingle from an advert she doesn't like. I never did that though because she'd probably kill me. Well, she might find it funny. She probably wouldn't be amused. Also, I wouldn't be there to see it happen, so... Oh my god, Fraser! Number 1 sip of late again, boy. Hello, I feel like it's been a while. How are you doing? I feel like too, I don't remember the last stream you were in. I feel like it must have been a while ago. Nice to see you again. Pixel Key changes his icon to a pixelated key for April 1st. Ah, that would have been a good idea. I'll have to remember that for next time. Although I doubt anyone would really pick up on it or care. Oh my god, these guys stress me the hell out. Oh, and I fired straight at the floor. Oh no, I saw someone wake up in their young sibling tell them they were late to school and made them wait outside at like 10 PM. Ah, damn. That's a pretty good one. I mean, it's mean, but, you know. Would anyone fall for that if it were like a weekend? Definitely not, actually. Last time I was on Kingdom Hearts Aladdin level stream, if I remember right. That was a while ago then, yeah. I mean, Aladdin is in almost every Kingdom Hearts game, so it's kind of hard to tell which one you mean, but must have been a while. Damn it, what the hell? This is giving me more trouble than I thought, and I'm not using links. I gotta do that. Do I have Simba yet? Probably not. Just a low quality Home Depot key. My birthday is on Saturday. This Saturday? Wow, that's great. I'm streaming on Saturday so we can wish you a happy birthday then. That's great. I'm wondering if I could do any sort of special live stream for my birthday. I'm not sure though. Not sure what I'd do outside of just the normal. Maybe I have no sense of time anymore. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If it's that person has no sense of time, then it would probably work. I'm getting slaughtered by these guys, and I'm still not using links, despite me saying, oh, I'm going to keep doing that. Ow! I honestly think I'm dying more at this than I probably will at the actual boss fight. I am the ultimate simp. Good to know. I feel like you've made that clear. Happy early B-Day, yeah. Stop being bad. I'ma try. Oh my god. Let's hit him with some Bitcoin. I could try using a different keyway. Never make it too clear. I suppose. Oh my god. I'm regretting summoning Ralph. I'm pretty sure that did absolutely nothing and I died. Oh. Let's do 1. We're at now. It's Mario. Mario died though. Shush. Yeah, Mario died yesterday. We need Luigi. I need Luigi. Luigi is just the bee's knees. Okay, I'm gonna summon Meow Wow instead. Get some better results maybe. Oh, my auto mod is picked up on your message. Afraid I'll deny that. Sorry. Although my auto mod is very picky about the words that it finds appropriate and not appropriate. Like, for some reason dinosaur isn't allowed. My auto mod picks up on the word dinosaur and considers it offensive. That's a bit strange. We experimented with it a few days ago. I'm dying. I don't think I can die while I'm on my cat. Oh, I guess dinosaur does work. I forget what word. Maybe. Oh, okay. It just killed me as soon as I was vulnerable. I guess dinosaur is fine. It was something stupid like that. Why are we going so fast? Turtle. Okay, I need a new strategy, because clearly what I'm doing isn't working. Oh wait, I was about to suggest I eat some cuisine to up my stats, but I just realised that I already have eaten, so that's not gonna help. Ow! Stop! This is honestly surprising. I think I will use links, but I'll save it. I'll deal with the first wave. This isn't supposed to be this hard. I'm going to use a different keyword. Maybe that'll help. Or what I could do is use Shooting Star and just pelt them with fire. They're weak to fire, so I guess using a magic phase Keyblade will probably be the best idea. Ouch, ouch. Double arrow guns, there we go. I'm gonna pull off potion. Bonk them, I'm trying. Okay, now I'm just gonna go crazy with the flames. I probably missed all of those. Six more deaths? Oh, right, I see. Yes, yes. Very clever. I like the background / landscape, it looks so nice. Yeah, definitely. It's a shame we don't really get to see more of it, but for story reasons I see why. I'd love to explore the town while the lanterns are all up, but you don't really get a chance to. Unfortunately. But you get to fight a lot of guys, fight some nobodies while the lanterns are flying around, so that's something. Oh, we've got some more squiggly boys. Okay, I'm gonna shot lock them. Like fireflies, yeah. Excellent. Ow! If this starts really giving me trouble, I'm gonna have to pull out the counter shield cheese. Good old counter shield. Okay, time for the cat. The way they flop, I just realized that. Yeah, it's pretty freaking creepy. Also makes it really hard to avoid their attacks, because they kind of move unpredictably. slam down with Cat. Oh, could you stop being invincible, please? Okay, I think this is going well. Now to explode. Oh yeah, I can feel this working. Okay, I think I'm in it. This might be it. Yeah, okay, did it. Phew, that was way harder than it had any right to be. Good job, yeah. Good job to me. Okay, let's press on. Again, I'm skipping most cutscenes. I'm only really playing the cutscenes that I particularly like. It's just the movie. If you know the movie, you know what happens.
Whoa, 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 Max!
How Maximus is able to carry all four of them is beyond me.
From here, Flynn.
Probably break his legs. Oh god. I'm probably gonna die getting to the tower many times, just so you know.
Enough already. Get out of our way. See ya.
I know that, like, Donald just said to just ignore them and move on, but I have this compulsive need to kill everything before leaving the area. I don't know, you get money and items out of killing stuff, so... Yoshito, hello! Nice to see you again. Hope you're having a good April Fool's Day. I hope anyone hasn't, like, stabbed you and said, "Ha, just kidding, it's a prank." It's a very specific circumstance, but I doubt it. I'm sure it's happened to someone somewhere. For a game called Kingdom Hearts, it sure has a lot of people with no hearts. Oh no. Yeah, I'll allow that. I didn't have any April Fool's Day. For some reason my modbot didn't like the word fools, probably because I guess in some context it could be offensive, but I've allowed it. My whole life is a joke. Oh damn. Don't sell yourself short.
Here we go.
Ouch. Ouch. Rude. Hit me with your petals or whatever. I could easily just move on. I really don't have to fight these guys, more so than usual. God damn, is fighting in this game just fun and I want to do it. I'm glad I'm just in time for the good part. You mean the boss fight. Fun stuff. Flynn dies. Whoop, spoiler. Flynn dies, but then he doesn't die. Oh, hydrate, yeah, I'm on it. April Fools, more like April Poops. That's a bit of a stretch, but I appreciate your effort. But in all seriousness, it's going great. Well, excellent. I'm glad it's going great. It could have been going good, but it's going great apparently. Nice.
I'm out of Mega Potion, so I'm pretty much screwed. How about a high either? That might help. Do I have any new abilities, maybe? No. Oh, damage siphon. That could be handy. Okay, so far so good. I wish I could touch the moss. Yeah, there's all sorts of moss and stuff. It's all really cool. Look at that. I'm going to get rid of Favorite Deputy and have Hero's Origin for that cheese. I want some of that delicious cheese. Also, I should eat some cuisine when I have the chance too. That will probably be a good idea. I bought Kingdom Hearts 3 for my laptop, but since it's not a gaming laptop, it's barely playable. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, all the Kingdom Hearts games recently got put onto the Epic Games Store for PC. You could try some of the other Kingdom Hearts games, like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. They're not as, like, graphically or, like, demanding as Kingdom Hearts 3, so you could try those. Maybe they'd be better on your laptop. Ow! Yeah, in that one scene with Rapunzel when she splashed into the water. I don't trust my PC with big games. It's like 4 years old. The laptop I'm using right now to stream isn't that great. I really want to get a better laptop so I can provide a better quality stream for everyone. But that stuff's expensive, so it might take a while to save up, but I am definitely trying to save up for a better laptop so I can have better streams from here on. Which is why I want to hold off from streaming certain games until I can do them justice, in a sense. Oh my goodness, are the cutscenes gorgeous. Yeah, they are indeed pretty. Ah, good thing I saved. Oh, 64. That's a nice number. I'm gonna load my save. Make my game PC can't even run minimum graphics Minecraft. Ah. Yeah, I'm not really into PCs much. I like consoles. 5 more and the funny number will appear. Oh dearie me. I better hope I don't die 5 more times throughout this entire game. That's not gonna happen. Okay, let's move it. I'm going to use some Hero's Origin. Oh wait, no, I haven't switched out my Keyblade yet. I was thinking it was good for you to fight these guys instead of ignore them for XP, but yeah. I'm still mainly fighting them anyway just because I enjoy fighting them, and you get money and stuff, so it's not totally worthless to fight the enemies. Oh, that's a shame, my laptop does have good graphics, but not enough for heavy games like KH3, yeah. Still, I'd still recommend the other Kingdom Hearts games, like the Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and stuff, or like PS2 originally. So if Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't working on your laptop, then I'd wholeheartedly recommend the other games, because they might work a bit better. And playing through them is anything but a chore, they're all really good. I don't think there is a bad Kingdom Hearts game, depending on who you ask. If you ask me, I don't think there is a bad Kingdom Hearts game. They range from decent to great. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. This horse is killing me like no one's business. I have neither, but if I were to have a good PC, which would you recommend? But of course not Formula 1. I know nothing about PCs. How come everything in RPG ever carries cash? I don't know. Video game logic. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Oh wait, no, ask my gamer friends the same question. I don't really know much about good PCs or anything like that. I don't know what all the stuff means. I just want a PC that can stream games good. That's all I really need. I don't know what exactly kind of specs you need for that. thankfully there are some people like who know these things better than me that I can always ask for advice. But what I do know is that a good laptop for streaming will probably cost quite a bit, so I have a while to wait before I'm able to even think about getting one. I have no gamer friends, pain. I mean, I do, but they play on like PS1 and stuff. Whoa, okay. I could die at any point. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I was supposed to counterattack, but I accidentally pressed triangle. Oh well. This horse is so whack, mainly because its hitbox is kind of unreliable when guarding its attacks. Audio's out, by the way. Okay, I'm on it. Thanks for telling me. Whenever something like that happens, I always appreciate it when people tell me pretty much immediately so I can fix it immediately. It's kind of embarrassing when there's no sound playing. Oh, it's almost dead. Cool, okay, let's move on. Audio went out, yeah, okay. Fix the audio, it should be back now. That's another thing I want a better streaming laptop for, so stuff like that doesn't happen. Trinity Guard, yes please. I mean, Trinity Guard is kind of bad, but it makes me invincible, and it does decent damage, so... Okay, you're good? Cool. These Mary Poppins people are really scary. Who even uses highlighted message as well? I think it's only really useful when the chat has a lot of people in it. So you can highlight your message so the person will be more likely to see it. But because I don't really have that many people in chat at one time, at least not now, at least not yet, it's not really a useful channel point redeem thing. But I keep it there anyway, because one day I'm working towards like growing the channel more. So if my channel ever gets bigger and I have more people in chat at one point, at any time, I imagine it'll be more useful then. But for now, I'll just keep it there, because there's no harm in just having it there. Seems pretty dumb, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, who knows? I think first things first, I need to get a better laptop, because no one's going to want to bother with my streams if they're at the quality that they are now. I mean, I'd say the quality of my streams are decent, but stuff like resolution I wish could be higher, and frame rate I wish could be higher. That's the thing. Have you tried... The joke is I'm using highlighted messaging. Have you tried to reach out to other platforms to help your growth? Yeah. I have a YouTube channel now, and Instagram and Twitter. I'm not sure if that's what you mean. But I like advertise my streams on those. I also make highlight compilations for my YouTube. Did I never pick up this chest? What the hell is wrong with me? That's why I don't have a map. No, yeah, I think your stream res is actually really good. I don't really agree with you, but to each his own, I guess. I think it's watchable. It's fine. It'll do for now, but it's not ideal. And that's something that I'd really like. Because like, you know, stuff like resolution and frame rate on a live stream really matters to some people for their viewing experience. And I can understand that, so that's why that's why I really like a good quality. But what it is now is fine. I'm learning to work with what I got, that's the main thing. Imagine having a name after a pop culture character. God damn, I'm sure you'd be bullied quite fiercely. TikTok is a really good place, absolutely hate it, but the growth it has given people is insane. Yeah, I don't really care much for TikTok on its own, but I won't deny that it is really big and it probably would help get my channel out there. I don't know, I'd really have to think on that because I don't really care much for TikTok. Damn it, I died. 65. I did not want to die there because I was close to the tower. Imagine always having a self-deprecating username when you sign up for stuff. Yeah, oh man. I just realized what you said there. I'm hydrating. TikTok, the one thing that crossed the cringe barrier right after Facebook. I mean, in all seriousness, I don't know that much about TikTok, if I'm honest. Okay, I'm just gonna speed past the enemies. I proved that I can beat them, you know, I didn't really get any particular interesting items or much money out of them, so I'm just gonna go. Just to get back— Ow! Well, someone didn't want me to leave. Yeah, I'm going, Donald, I'm going.
Is it just me, or are the Heartless—
I just noticed in PC loading times are way faster.
Hurry!
I imagine. I know a lot of people are gonna like eat up the PC versions, no doubt. Interested for all the mods that are gonna come out now that the games are officially on PC now. That's something to look forward to. I won't be able to play any of those mods, but I'll be able to watch them, so that'll be cool. Depends on what side you're on, but popular TikTokers are cringe. I have no doubt.
Right there! We're almost there!
I suppose TikTok is only as cringe as the people who are on it.
Back off! So long!
Okay, I'm back to where I was. Definitely don't want to die here. Oh dear.
Back at ya!
This damn horse.
Take this! You're through!
Okay, time for the counter shield strat.
Strike!
Come on, do your charge. There we go. Don't die like a dum-dum. I'm gonna try. But you know me. Come on. Okay, Goofy, let's do this. Please tell me someone got that reference. I do get your reference. No worries. Oh, oh my god, oh my god. This also stressed me out because their moves most of the time can one-shot you. And it's really, really embarrassing and I don't like it when it happens. Okay, we've got counter shield. Now we can annihilate the world. It's like I'm chucking a big dinner plate at it. Come on. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me with something, come on. There we go. Oh, I didn't have to do that, his health was very low. Oh well. Moving on. Okay, we made it to the tower. Oh my god, I see lightning, I'm scared, please save me. Is it lightning where you are? Damn, it's pure bright sunlight in my face where I am. I should be fine. I think I hit a checkpoint, so if I die, I should be okay. Oh, hit me with your wind. It's real bright in the UK. It is indeed. It has been for the past few days. Jesus Christ, there's so many freaking particle effects. Ow! We've got 66 now. Phew. Oh, okay, cool. I did hit a checkpoint. That's nice. Okay. Big Cat, it's time. Oh yeah, this is creaming them. Look at that. Look at them die. Let's explode. There we go, okay. Turns out if people are harassing you, or killing you, whack them with a big cat and you'll do great. Oh, I have an armor slot. I see you guys are from the UK. I wasn't too sure last time. Yeah, I'm from the UK, in case it wasn't clear by my accent. What should I... Shadow Anklet, I guess? I don't know. I need to equip some items. Oh wait, no, I have some items. I wish I had a Mega Potion, that would be handy. You know, I'm gonna keep that high either. What do I have here? There's lots of ingredients, maybe I could do something with those. Oh yeah, I got a Rune Ring and a Star Charm, those might be really good actually. Want. Nope, that's kind of bad. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. I have a Spanish quiz next period and I don't want to study for it, but I have to. Good luck with your Spanish quiz. I know absolutely zero Spanish.
I know, I'm going.
So yeah, good luck with that. Any tips on motivation? Motivation. I don't know, do you like Spanish? Motivated for Spanish. I don't know, if you like the Spanish language, I guess that's all the motivation you need. Other than that, I don't know. I know zero Spanish. You're just like that one person who hates Goofy. Never understood why. Galactic hasn't been in the stream for a while, so I haven't been able to ask them. Right, I should eat some food. Hearty meal, want that. Okay, that's a pretty juicy stat boost, so here we go. I'm a Spanish speaker, but I don't like studying. I don't think anyone likes studying. I'm sure you'll do fine. Oh, I can help with Spanish? Oh, really? Cool. I have no Spanish skills.
Fall into darkness.
Oh right, we got the boss now. I completely forgot that we're up to that point now.
Her presence would only cast a pall over it.
Mumby did. She turns into this thing. Bum. Spanish or vanish? I took French when I was in school. Apparently you had the choice of taking French, Spanish or German, but I never got a choice. I just did French and I never got a choice to take any of the other languages. French was fine, but you know. I'd say I was decent at French. I don't remember any of it though. Oh my god! Being pelted up with birds. So this fight is kind of hard. Sometimes. Ow! So if you have any tips on how to get a fire. Kahoot bird. Don't go if you're sneezing. What you doing? More birds. Okay, I'm in the second form. I should probably get double arrow guns so that I can go for a long range attack. Okay, this is where stuff gets tricky. So he's gonna rain like apples from the sky or something. And I'm pretty sure they will one-shot me if I get hit by them. So definitely don't want that, and there's way more of them than I thought there were. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, okay, they won't one-shot me, but... Jeez. Okay, it's down. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for it to hit the floor so that I can dive onto it. Okay, 3 bars down. Doing pretty good so far. That could change. Oh my god. Already out potions, so this bodes well. She's looking like a Pokemon. I wonder if I should use Shot Lock, that might be useful. Oh my god! I'm stuck to the flower. Okay, double arrow guns, that should help with some long range. With some of that distance. What you doing? Whoop! I'm stuck. I don't remember this in the movie. Yeah. This did not happen in the movie, but how cool would that be? Damn it, I'm chained to this flower. Ouch! Oh, god damn it, I might die immediately. Oh my god. I could die immediately. Yep, there we go. Ah, that's a one hit. That was going pretty well, actually. It looks like that one-time lane dragon and How to Train Your Dragon. I'm not sure. I don't know what dragon that is. He is mine. Good lord. Fraser, I honest to God have no idea how to respond to half of the stuff you say in the chat, I'm not gonna lie. I was doing pretty good. I think this fight will be fine. I mean, I said that about the Toy Story one, but ow. Probably weak to fire, isn't it? I mean, it's a giant tree, and the logic of Pokemon dictates that it's weak to fire. Okay, it's sending out as pigeons or whatever. God damn. My face is really itchy, which may sound like a really weird thing to say, but I think it might be the heat. I should probably turn on my fan, but it's kind of loud. I don't know. Hold on, let me turn on my fan and you can tell me if you can hear it in the background. Okay, so can any of you hear my fan in the background? Hope none of you can hear the fan. The fan isn't too terribly loud. I can't hear? Okay. If that changes, let me know and I can move it further away from me or something. But the heat is starting to get on my nerves, so... Okay, it's doing this now. Because I'm in magic element form right now, I can actually double jump. So I can just fly over this. Nice. It was like 90 degrees yesterday and today it's like 78. Yeah, it was definitely hotter yesterday, but it's still kind of warm today. I'm not even going to get anywhere close to it because it's going to kill me with them apples. Okay, this is looking nice. I'm going to dive bomb onto it. Oh my, okay, I nearly completely messed up that block. What's it doing? This is a lot of health, it is, yeah. But I think I'm doing okay. I've gotten 4 health bars down. Ow! Oh no. Oh no. Can't wait till we get to the 100 degrees. Yeah, oh my god, I'm not looking forward to that. The flowers terrify me because they'll hold you in place and apparently they can also one-shot you if you're not careful. Well, gotta go, I have my Spanish class now. Okay, good luck with your Spanish class. You got a quiz or something. I wish you luck. I'm going to use counter shields right now. Well, bye, it was nice watching you fight. It was nice chatting with you. Good luck on with your Spanish. Ow! That That was close. I would have definitely have died if I hadn't blocked that. Okay, counter shield. Ow, no! I got hit by the flowers. No! Oh my god, I'm dead, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. I'm dead. This is it. I'm dead. I'm screwed. This is it. There's no way I'll live. I lived! Shows what I know. Oh, it must be because I have counter shield. There must be some sort of special defense ability I have when I'm using counter shield. Oh my god, that saved my life. Unless I die right now. Okay, I'm good. Ooh, Flare Force, give me some of that. It's just letting me bash it in the face. Funny, I don't know. Got a social distance, you know? Understandable. Okay, if I die at this point, I'll be super sad. I could heal. Oh no! Ah, damn it. I got hit by an apple. 68. We're almost at the magic number, I hope you're happy. I'm gonna hydrate. That was going well for a little while. Is Sora a doctor?
What happened up there?
I have no idea where'd that come from? Why would Sora be a doctor? Sorry if I'm missing a very obvious joke. Ow. An apple a day keeps the doctor. I don't want apples because they're just trying to kill me. I'm going straight for the counter shield strategy now. Send them crows my way. Nope. Alright. I'm doing a lot of damage actually. Have a good one. I'll be lurking mostly, but we'll be listening to Sora's death. Cool. That's what we all want in life. Actually, that was an incredible lie. I don't want Sora's death. Just a normal guy who respects the rules. What a legend. You just disable my finisher? Okay, here's hoping I don't die by apples again, because that's embarrassing. Okay, run. Ouch. No apples, please. Just pelt him with fire. Okay, cool, it's down. Okay, I'm doing decent. I just need a counter shield, like, right now. Cool, counter shield. I haven't been able to do the counter flurry yet, now that I think about it. Oh, lovely. Frickin' flowers. Great, I love that. Oh, and it's got me. Okay. When the flower grabs me and chains me, I need to, like, stop everything and go straight for the flowers, or they will one-shot me. Okay, Crow. I can block these. Okay, I need to block it with the counter shield again. Okay. Hit me with that counter shield. I just made a new hashtag on Twitter. Wow, I hope it trends. Okay, I got the flurry up and running. Did that miss? That looked like it might have missed. No, there's no way that missed. Why am I going the complete wrong way? Audio is glitchy? Yeah, sorry. That happens sometimes. Hard to control horse. You don't control it, it moves automatically towards enemies. So the horse was completely just not going the way I wanted it to. On purpose. Okay. It's gonna headbutt me. Okay. Okay, got another counter shield. Okay, it's good, yeah. Sorry, the audio may hiccup every now and then. That's another reason why I want a better laptop for streaming. Sonic Blade, here we go. Doing pretty well, almost killed it. It's only 1 health bar left. Gonna whack it with my dinner plate. If it will stop running away from me. Oh, Goofy. Okay, 1 more health bar. Oh my god, if I die at the freaking apple again. Ouch. There we go. Nice, okay. Don't want to die by apples this time. Please. I beg. No! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Oh my god. I'm screwed. I'm actual screwed. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, no I'm not! There's apples everywhere. Get one of your 5 a day. Maybe I can block them and then do that. Sweet, okay, kill it with a counter shield, let's do it. It's only a few hits away from dying. Get it, horse! Go down! Down. There we go. Nice, okay, got it with the horse. Nice. Oh my god. Phew, that was tough, but it wasn't... I guess it wasn't that bad. Ah. Because the weather's so warm today, my glass of water is no longer cold, it's just lukewarm, and it's just kind of not very nice to consume. You did it! Yeah, I did it! Nice. I don't know what that emote is. It looks like hammers, and then we got some cats. Are those hammers? I don't know. I might be completely wrong. Okay, up next, I think, is one of my favorite worlds in the entire series, Monstropolis. Love this world. Couldn't tell you why. I just do. Yeah, they are hammers? Oh, okay. Embark on the setup. Let's do that. I believe there is a gummy ship boss lurking outside of Monstropolis, so I think I'm gonna want to level up my gummy ship a little bit so I can take it on better. Just kill it quicker, essentially. That's what I want. What I think I want is...
Let's see.
What I want is a treasure sphere. I want one of those. Those can give you tons of XP. So I'm gonna go get one of these. Why is it your favorite? The world is too spooky for us, Pixel. Other than getting Happy Gear. I couldn't tell you why it's my favorite. I just really love Monsters Inc. It's one of my favorite Disney movies. Or Pixar movies, rather. I like the music. Sora's monster design is really cute and cool at the same time. And it's just nice. I really like it. Also, it has one of the best cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts history. A certain someone gets yeeted. If you don't use hashtag #StanPixel, you're a noob, by the way. Lordy. Okay, I should be close to one of the treasure spheres now. Here it is, okay. Here's your Treasure Planet reference. Oh, I might not be able to open it. You have to like shoot the locks, but my guns are kind of terrible. Oh no, yeah, there's no way I can open this. My guns suck. Oh, I might. I could. Oh, no, there's one over here. Okay. Oh, just about did it. References are best. I used to hate the fact that Monsters Inc. was in KH3 because I thought it wouldn't fit the game's theme, but once I played it, I ended up liking the story. I think it fits Kingdom Hearts pretty well. I mean, I was on board with Monsters Inc. right from the start. I thought it was really interesting. I was excited. So, you know.
Let's see.
I can understand people being sort of wary of Monsters Inc. in Kingdom Hearts. But I think it worked out pretty well. The story actually fits in pretty well with the main plot of this game. Which is quite nice. Gotta go Pixel. Ah, okay. Thanks for stopping by, Fraser. It was nice to speak with you again. It had been a while. I'll never stop simping for you. Thanks, I guess? Question mark? I'm sure I'll take it as a compliment. Okay. Random thing I just wanted to mention is that I'm working on another highlight compilation for my Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 playthrough. On my channel, YouTube channel right now, I have two highlights videos for my Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 playthrough. And I'm now working on the third, but it's slow going. I'm not that close to finishing it. It's not like I work on it every day though, so that'd be why. It's taking a while. I hope to finish it soon. I want to finish my making compilations for my Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 playthrough so I can start making compilations for this playthrough, because I think there are plenty of moments that I quite enjoyed about this playthrough so far, streaming it with everyone, so I'm excited to get into that. Oh my god, giant worm. Man, this gummy ship kind of sucks, doesn't it? I should try and get a better gummy ship, I think. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ooh, that's a lovely big laser you have there. Oh god. Why are they called gummy ships anyways? Because they made it a gummy. No, I'm not kidding. They actually are. Although in this world, in this series, gummy blocks that gummy ships are made out of are like space rocks. And they're used for interstellar travel somehow. But they're made out of gummy. But just like really tough space gummy. That's my explanation. Eat the ship. You probably could. My gummy ship consists of helm and as much weapons as the cost allows. Yep, that's the strategy right there. Constructing a ship like that will get you really far, not gonna lie. Ooh, I've got an A rank. Okay, it's almost dead. It's because I'm working with such a weak ship that this boss is taking a while. I haven't gotten hit, actually, now that I think about it. Go me. Whoopsie! I almost got hit. There we go. Okay, on to Monsters Inc. I love this world. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This might be my favourite world in this game, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. It's really hard to pick a favourite world in this game because all the worlds in this game are really good, except maybe Arendelle. I still think Arendelle is a good world, but it's not as good as the others. This world's very linear though, it's not that open. So for people who prefer the more open designed worlds in this game, you probably won't like this world because this world is very linear. There are some secret areas and stuff to find, but it's mainly a straight shot to the end with Heartless everywhere in between. But I still like it. I don't think there's anything wrong with having some linear worlds in this game. Look how cute! Goofy looks a little bit cursed, but Sora looks really, really cute and cool at the same time.
Donald!
And he looks kind of fluffy.
Why do you guys look like monsters?
He's got a cat face, what's that about?
Well, you both scared me.
But he lost his nose now that I think about it.
Seriously? Is this how we blend in here?
Sora's a furry confirmed? I mean, his original, like, design, like, really early in development of the first game, he was like a part human, part lion. But they changed it, so that he's all human. So, take that information as you will. I'm gonna let some of these cutscenes play because I love them.
Wonder what kind of weirdos live here.
Who the thunk he gets
Mike
so creeped
Wazowski.
out?
You know, finally your paperwork.
It says, we scare because we care?
Look at his eyes.
Doesn't sound
You've got
very
them
caring.
big monster eyes. They all have big
They
monster
look like
eyes.
us?
Well, Donald has
They
one.
could be trouble. I think we better
I wonder if Donald's
investigate.
depth perception is like thrown all out of whack because he has one eye now. When he shoots magic or something, he just completely misses now. Sora has Donald has -3 accuracy because he has one eye. It's like a downgrade. I love that animation. It's just like the beginning of the movie. Oh my god. For a fan of this movie, this world is very pleasing. Very faithful.
Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Whoa! Wee!
Boo. Tiago, hello! I was wondering when you'd show up.
If they see the KID.
I'm having a good afternoon/evening. Well, yeah, I guess it's kind of evening for me now. It's 7 for me, so I guess that's evening?
It's not what it looks like. Okay,
Now, what do
listen.
you think? When would you say evening starts and afternoon ends?
Oh yeah.
You came at a good time, Tiago, because we're starting Monsters Inc. or Monstropolis. Have you not late for the party? I mean, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours, so I guess you're a little bit late.
Nobody's getting scared.
Better late than never, though.
Take it easy.
And we just started, you know, the good stuff. This is one of my favorite worlds
She's happy.
in this game, so yeah. It's afternoon for me. No, wait, morning. Oh,
My name is Sora.
what is time? Oh my gosh, she's
Is
so
that your name?
cute. Hug.
Nice to meet you, Boo.
I want them to hug.
Hold on. You guys really aren't afraid of humans?
Mike Wazowski.
Huh?
Come on, Boo. I'm Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Well, you can see the resemblance. That googly bear eye.
What's going on? I'm gonna die. Mike Wazowski.
I love everything that's happening on screen right now.
I'm Goofy. Well, my name's Sully, and this is...
Oh, we
I
know.
really don't know.
Mike
What is it
Wazowski.
about these interactions that I love so much? I don't know. Because this game is full of nice interactions between the characters, but why does this one just hit me so hard? Maybe I just really like Monsters Inc.
No, that's not the Heartless's emblem.
I think my favorite
How come
Pixar
I
movie
feel
is
like
The
I might have
Incredibles,
seen
though,
them before?
closely followed
they
by
aren't
Monsters
friendly.
Inc. If Incredibles gets into another Kingdom Hearts game, I would love that.
Stay here, kitty. We'll be back.
I consider evening from 6 PM until 3 AM. Oh.
Those guys are right, Sully. This has got bad news written all over it.
Yeah, we gotta keep Boo safe.
I'm on it.
Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, we're not fighting Heartless anymore, we're fighting Unversed. Ooh, it just like ate Sully and puked him out again. I thought it actually like puked out something else and I didn't realize it was Sully. It looked like just a big blue mass. Mike and Sully died immediately. They don't have any equipment yet. Frick isn't unversed. They are essentially negative emotions in the form of monsters. That's pretty much them in a nutshell. They are incredibly... in design-wise, they look very similar to Heartless, so it's very easy to get them confused. But they are indeed very different. kind of. I don't know. You kill them all the same, so. Mike and Sally are dying like crazy. You can tell I haven't given them any armor or equipment yet, just because I haven't had the chance. I'm doing pretty good with blocking those large unversed. Yeah, what do you think about these giant snail turtle ones? They look kind of goofy, but they sort of fit in with the world quite nicely. I think they suit Monsters Inc. I completely missed. Such a nuisance and tanky to kill. Yeah, they are pretty tanky as hell. Sweet! Nice. No casualties. It's a good thing Fraser left before we hit the 69 on the death counter. They would have been nuts.
What?
Oh, so
So
cute.
any idea who those guys were?
Well,
Oh, they can see their employee of the month pictures on the wall there. They should have Sora on the wall. That would have been cute.
Told us something about negative emotions.
Unversed?
Oh yeah, them.
unversed.
Uh-huh.
Had to venture a little bit back and come back. Yeah, that's cool.
Bunch of battles against them with the 3 missing Keyblade wielders.
The same 3 that we're looking for? Aqua, Terra, and Ventus?
When I first saw Goofy's monster design,
Still,
I honestly thought it was really weird and that I would never get used to it. Somehow I have gotten
I
used to
told
it.
you we're through using that. Besides,
I mean, his
we
design
have no
sure
idea
is
who or
goofy, so
what
I guess he
you're
lives up to
talking
his
about.
name.
Oh, you'd really like the king.
oh, order.
Basically...
Are the world continents up there?
we've
Yeah,
come
on the
from
roof.
far away to get rid of those
I'll
creatures
have a look
causing
at that in
trouble.
a sec.
We're like
I wonder if it's
exterminators?
at all similar
Just how
to
far away?
real life.
As far as you can imagine.
Okay, let's just say we buy all that. Are those creeps dangerous?
They sure gave Boo a scare.
Sully, I know you've missed her, but it's time to postpone our playdate.
You're right, Mikey. Let's get our girl home.
What are you planning to do?
It's kind of a long story, but Boo's from another world, and we gotta send her back there to keep her safe.
Okay then. We're gonna help you.
What?
Well, the unversed might try to cause more trouble.
Oh, you bounced her a little
So
bit, that was
we
cute.
want them along.
Great!
You.
We could use a couple of exterminators around here.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, first things first, gots to give Mike and Sally some equipment so they die less, because otherwise they get one shot by everything. Okay, let's see, what do I have to give? Let's see, Goofy has a new accessory slot, so let's see, what can I give to him? Buster Ring? Soldier's Earring, that will be good. And let's see. Just going through the menus right now. Oh yeah, I got a new Keyblade. I should equip that. I'll replace it with Shooting Star because it's a magic-based one. I'll give a Fire Bangle to him, and Mike can have this. He can have that, he can have that. And I'll give them like the bare basics. I'll give them a magic ring. Because I just have a bunch of these for some reason. And a... I'll give you that, why not? There. Mike and Sully should hopefully die significantly less now. I've just given them a bunch of stuff. Okay, moving on. I gotta look up at this.
Back in her own room.
Me too. Good thing the laugh floor's not too far.
Come on, fellas.
Yep, this maplet's nothing like real life. Well, kinda. I'm not very good at geography, so I have no idea. Okay, let's go. Going pretty well, school went well, download some movies, gonna watch them later, totally not from a scam free website, don't tell the FBI. Don't worry, you're safe here. Ooh! Don't want to buy a Kupo coin. Imagine you meet up with someone and they give you like 20 different things. Yeah, that must be pretty weird, like, Mike and Sully, nice to meet you, have all of this stuff. Have all of this very expensive stuff. I'm gonna buy a bunch of foods. Ooh, new wands? And now I'm broke. Nice. My Wi-Fi's dying, the FBI's onto me. Oh damn. They caught you. Shake 'em. Okay, a new wand for Donald and a new shield for Guffy. Okay. What did I just buy? I bought like some food. Well, if it's lagged to such a degree I'm frozen in time probably. Oh dear. Ooh, I can make some mega potions. Okay, I'll buy some potions and I'll be good. Nice. I'm gonna try fix it real quick. Yeah, sure. Good luck. Okay, let's actually get going now.
Forget to mail that off.
Those creatures sure aren't from Monstropolis.
No, they sure are not.
Welcome to Monsters Incorporated.
I'm pretty sure the people in this world would mistake the unversed and the heartless for just normal monsters. Because there are monsters kinda everywhere in this world. Ouch. Oh, a high potion, that'd be handy. Oh, there's still one more. Whoop. Wow, Sully and Mike are kind of brutal, honestly. Okay. Switch around my Keyblades a little bit. Wait, was there a chest over here? Yeah, there was, and I got it. Nice.
Gotta send her home right now, or so help me! So help me! So help me!
So, Monsters Incorporated used to rely on screen power from human kids for energy. But now we collect their laughter instead. It turns out, laughter is 10 times more powerful.
Oh yeah, this takes place after the movie, in case it wasn't clear.
Cool.
Can you roll Mike like a bowling ball? Yes, you can indeed. I don't know if you knew that already, or if you're just really good at guessing these things, as always. But yes, you can indeed roll Mike like a bowling ball, and it is XD, as the kids say. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said. Oh, bro. Why is it that... My voice went really high-pitched there because I'm agitated. How is it that you're so good at guessing these things?
This is terrible.
Look, there's Boo's door.
I just remember Sully did it in the movie. Did he? I don't remember. I don't doubt you. I'm sure he did do that in the movie. At some point.
We'll have to play another time, Boo. You stay here.
Ah, she's so scared.
Ready to clean house?
Okay, let's beat guys up with the power of friendship.
Thunder! Here we go!
Oh yeah, I got a new Keyblade, so now I have this pretty staff. I honestly really like this Keyblade. Some people like it, some people hate it, and I'm on the side of liking it. So it's really fun. I'm doing pretty good so far.
Here we go! Right!
Wow, just raining glitter down on my enemies. It's the Kingdom Hearts experience. Oh, Mike was rolling in as a ball. Oh, he just slammed into them. God damn, Mike isn't playing around. Ouch, ouch, oh my god. Healing. Fighting in this very closed space is not useful. This should be the last one, I think. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the door vault now, that's pretty cool. I like this bit. I remember, before the Monsters Inc. world was officially, like, revealed in a trailer for this game, it was leaked. Like, it was leaked, there were like leaked screenshots before it was actually revealed. So the surprise from Monsters Inc. being in this game wasn't very high, just because it got leaked. And the leaks were very real looking, and they did turn out to be real. But in those leaks, Sora's monster design was the same, but the color of his fur, instead of being grey, it was orange. And his hair, instead of being red, it was pink. So I don't know how it changed so drastically. Maybe it was just a placeholder or something. But I think the red and the grey works a lot better. Where's Boo's doors? We gotta go find it. There's a hidden Mickey under this clown. Just gotta get it to move the hell off. There we go.
Let's see.
Goofy!
Yes.
I couldn't get a picture of it because Goofy's foot was over it. Oh no, I didn't file my paperwork. Wouldn't it be easier if it all just blew away? Oh my god, I've got so many boosts and I'm not using them. Oh wait, I have two. Never mind. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I think I might be slightly suffering from hay fever. I think the hay fever's starting to hit me. maybe. I can sometimes suffer from hay fever real bad, so I hope it's not too bad this year. Because some years my hay fever is really bad, and then some years it's really, really fine. So I hope it's the latter. Oh yeah, you want your fun Pixar reference? There's a Pizza Planet truck. There's the Pizza Planet truck. Pixar reference. That's fun. I completely missed that when I first played through the game, but then again, who's going to be looking at every single individual desk for secrets? God. Okay. Is there a save point? I don't know. Let's just go. Yummy pizza. Pizza.
Ready.
I wonder what I'm gonna have for dinner. I haven't had dinner yet.
Boo? Hold on. Don't want you to get hurt.
I'm starting to get a little bit sniffy, actually. I might be getting that hay fever.
I just got a great idea.
I wonder how Tiago's doing with their internet problems. This bit's really cool. I like this bit. Whoa, okay. That was close. Don't know how he flips right through the rail. Suspend your disbelief. It's not realistic. Whatever. We're hopping through doors now.
It's offline! We have to power it up!
More bad guys.
Don't worry, I'll watch Boo.
Okay. Yeah. Sora, we gotta make Boo have to open the door.
Okay.
Hurry, help me pick up these goons.
Oh, I still have my Mirage Staff active. Nice. Hold the phone. Okay. I haven't died yet in this world, now that I think about it. Then again, I haven't been in combat that. I don't think this world is too terribly difficult, actually. Actually, the boss of this world is kind of tricky, actually. I think I said actually way too many times in that sentence. Kenny's favourite deputy for a bit. Even though I don't really care much for it, I just kind of want to use it anyway. Oh, he's frozen. Alright. Speaking of frozen, I'm excited to get to that world. Being sarcastic, kinda. Again, I do like the frozen world, but in comparison to the rest of the worlds, it just doesn't hold up. But I still like it, so... Oh, I missed. There we go.
More of them?
Things are going surprisingly smoothly so far with this. I must be good at the game or something. That can't be it. Wow, why am I doing so well? What's this about? Oh my god, I took out a lot of damage just there. Or I took a lot of damage. I should heal right now. I have no items. I forgot to equip items. Damn it. I used my last item I had. Alright, my connection is stable now. How much did I miss? Not much. We're in the door vault now. We're sliding around on doors. Getting the lay of the land, you know. I haven't died. I'm genuinely surprised I haven't died since coming to Monstropolis. Oh, it's time for Mike Wazowski bowling. Congrats on not dying? Yeah. I mean, it'll happen eventually, no doubt. It could happen at any point.
The door's open.
But I think I've done a decent job so far. Oh, hydrate? Good idea. I'm almost out of water.
Whose door?
Laughter.
Ready? It's time to hitch another ride. Cool.
I know where he will? Really?
We have to find whose door.
Where will I die? Is it at the bit where, there's like a generator or something and you gotta make Boo laugh by killing stuff? I tend to die there at a lot of points. Also, the boss for this world is pretty tough, so I'll probably die a lot there as well. But I'm gonna try not to, but I probably will. It's just inevitable, I guess. Ow!
No way.
It's just inevitable, I guess. Immediately after I say that, and oh, we're at the magic number now. Oh, if. Oh, cool! I get to start right from here. Very generous checkpoint. Okay, gonna try and not let them pelt me with fire. And there he is. That was pretty epic. Oh my god. I shouldn't be jumping like that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My health is low. Okay, I think I'll be fine. I need to equip some items like right now. Damn it. That scared me. Oh my god. I need item. Frick. Okay, 70 deaths. Not bad. I died pretty much immediately. Oh, I should have prepared and retry so that I can equip some items. I thought you were gonna jump in that lightning. I thought so too. I thought that was gonna happen. Thankfully, it did not happen. Okay, let me give myself some items. Cool, alright. Oh, I should put fire on my shortcut. There we go. Sorry if I'm being quiet this stream, that's okay. It's no problem. Oh, ribbon is good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna equip the ribbon. You don't say, Donald. Also, I'm dying. Wow, I'm juggling him in the air. Look how high up I am. Wonder how high up you can go. I'm just gonna keep going. I can still go up even higher. How high up can I go? What the hell? Is this allowed? Am I gonna hit a boundary at any point? Why is the game just allowing this? Hello? Yeah, I think I've hit the ceiling. Okay, let's go in for the dive strike. Wow, why was the game just allowing me to ascend? That felt kind of gross, honestly. I did not take pride in defeating that enemy that way. That was pure cheese, and I don't feel good about it. Ascend. I'm not proud of defeating the enemy that way, I just really wanted to see how high up I could go. The answer is really freaking high up. Speaking of ascends,
Let's see.
I'm listening. It was for science, yeah, I had to see.
Boo's door should be right around here somewhere.
I was honestly surprised that the game allowed me to go that high up.
Take us right back to the last floor.
I didn't think that the invisible wall would be that far up there. I thought it would block me off way sooner. It was worthy. It was worth for science. Ooh. Shield for Goofy? Nice, okay, cool. How do you get to go to the Himalayas? Oh, you don't.
Right now, traffic to Himalayan Way. Himalayas looks pretty clear. The fastest route takes about 1 hour 5 minutes via A12 and M25.
Okay. My Alexa picked up on me saying Himalayas and just gave me some random facts about how to get there. Alexa, stop. I don't know if you could hear her, but she was going off about, oh, it will take a while to get there. Yeah, I know. Where do you see how that sentence went? You don't go there in this game, because this takes place after the movie. So, no snow cones for us, I'm afraid. You can cheese Xemnas like that towards the 3 noughts once young Xehanort is gone, and when Ansem has purple aura, rising the Sprout and no combo finish him to do an infinite loop. Send him to everlasting nothingness. That's an interesting tidbit. I might forget that by the time we get there. But I'll try and remember. Could you hear Alexa, by the way? She was just spouting off about how to get to the Himalayas. I don't know if the microphone picked her up, but she was waffling on. She's funny. I did? Oh, cool. That's got to go in the highlight compilation for sure. If it was that clear to see, I got to put that in the highlights.
The last turn, you loser.
Because sometimes she just picks up on random stuff. It's funny. Voice recognition technology is indeed not flawless. Why is Randall still here if it's out of the movie? He came back. One of the main antagonists of this series, one of the like Kingdom Hearts antagonists, went to the human world and brought him back, so that's why he's here. And he's coming back for revenge and all that stuff. He came back for plot reasons. It does make sense, like, you know, the organization members can travel to different worlds, so he traveled to the human world and brought back Randall to stir up some trouble, I guess. Bam! Oh, that was satisfying. I just got glitter straight in my face. I'm trying to switch lock-on targets, but it's so unreliable. Am I pressing the wrong button? Ow! Oh my god. How about I just play the game? Oh, I love all this raw power. How do you switch lock-on targets? Am I just pressing the wrong button? Movement combat? Combat basics? Is it here? No. Launching enemy, blah 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 blah. What button is switching lock-on targets? Why did the villain bring back Randall and not Waternoose? Oh. Huh. Good question. I mean, he went to prison. I assume like a heavily guarded place or something. So, that would have been interesting actually. Shot lock, attraction, blah 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 blah. Prizes? No, that's not it. Launching enemies, casting magic, rage form, launching. The game isn't telling me how to switch lock-on targets. Oh, whatever. I should stop, like, dwelling on it and just go. Kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die. Waternoose right as his company is about to die. Indeed.
Hey! What's with the machines? They've gone totally bonkers!
I wonder how Mike and Sully would react if they saw what Sora really looked like, because he's a human. I wonder how they'd react to seeing his human form, because they don't know that he's actually a human.
Sully, maybe you and Mike should take Boo someplace that's safe.
Right.
True.
If you find a contraption controlling those things and smash it, that should do the trick.
Okay, let's see.
Maybe we could use the parts here to avoid the lasers.
Avoid the lasers so you don't die. Oh, that laser's coming for me in slow motion. Oh, okay, that was close. I thought for sure I was going to die there from that laser. I'm pretty sure these lasers are a one-shot. So they got to keep order for some reason. Yeah. Can't tell them where that other worlds exist. Nice.
Coast is clear. Go!
Avoid the deadly lasers that can kill you to not die. I'll keep that in mind. Ooh, emblem.
Let's see.
Goofy advice of the week. Avoid the lasers to not die. Do you just call me a loser? That's very hurtful. Why must Randall be so mean? What's out? Alright, we're up to 71 now. What if someone went through Sora's camera feed and saw him as a monster or as a toy and stuff? That would be awkward. Like, yellow.
Bramble sure does have us trapped.
Are you just gonna stare at it blankly? Oh! Giving me the sass, are we? Taking a picture of that. Yeah, just smile or something. That stare is honestly unsettling. I don't know why. Sora can just say it was cosplaying. Yeah, very good cosplaying. He doesn't like his picture being taken. I don't know, he got his face on the cover of a magazine in the end of the film, and he was pretty excited about that. I get the feeling that Mike would be the kind of person who would love getting his picture taken. Mike has attitude, yeah, he's giving you the sass. Lovely. Excuse me, I was guarding. I was guarding, I swear. I mean, I know he landed on top of me, so that's probably why the guard didn't work, but I thought the hitbox was a little more, you know, generous than that. Alright, here we go. My food ran out, that's probably why I'm getting pelted at so fast as well. You got stomped. Oh my god, I took some damage. How come Sora be orange sometimes? It's because of the form change mechanic. You notice that I'm using a drill to fight. Depending on what Keyblade you use, you can transform it into a bunch of different weapons. And when you transform it, you also change appearance depending on what Keyblade you're using. So if Sora's using a power-based Keyblade, then he will turn red or orange. If he's using like a magic-based one, he'll be blue. Outside of the monster world, only his outfit changes color, but while he's a monster, his like fur will change color as well, which is pretty neat. Oh, Mike, you died. Wow, that looks really sad, just seeing him lying down like that. I should not be looking at him. So like, yeah, I transform using a hammer. It's a power-based Keyblade, so now his outfit's red and his fur is orange. Oh my god, I may die if I'm not careful. Ouch! Oh my god, I got killed by a flood. I don't know why I was just standing there. I sort of was trying to just think about what to do next, and then I got sliced. Damn. Wow. Yeah, I don't know why I'm dying now, of all times. This isn't even, like, a tricky fight. Maybe using the Hyper Hammer isn't a good idea here, but I want to give it some love, I want to give it some attention. Oh my... camera! The camera was not cooperating with me there. Why are you getting that Mickey icon every time? It's one of the lucky emblems, or hidden Mickeys, or whatever you want to call them. When you take a picture of them, if you take a picture of a certain amount of them, you get rewards. Essentially, the reason why I'm taking a picture of the same one every time is because when you die, the ones you take pictures of don't save. So because I kept on dying and had to keep on retrying, because I had to take a picture of it every time because I keep dying. Yeah, not ideal. I wish they did save after you died, but it's whatever. Oh my god, I just sneezed. Because I keep resetting if you die, yeah. Unless I save or something after getting it. Unless I save or hit a checkpoint or something like that. It's the same goes for treasure chests as well, or any collectibles. If you die and get sent back, then anything you got after that point, you have to get again. So it's no big deal really. It's not really that much of a problem. Oh my god, I like drilled right into Sully's butt. That's pretty awkward. It was violent as well. Okay, cool. Didn't die. Moving on. Let's grab some of this stuff. I keep forgetting that Boo is like trailing along behind us. She is indeed cute.
I bet you there's a Lucky.
Oh, I'm gonna let this cutscene play, it's fun.
Great! The power's out again!
Okay, we know what to do. Gotta find... Bingo!
Huh?
There was like a single frame
How's that
where
supposed
Sully
to
was
help?
making Mike was smiling and it looked really funny.
That's good.
Yep, take it away.
Nice try, Mikey.
What?
I'm not doing this
Wait.
alone.
Hey, you, not me. Come on. Sully. Whoa. No.
Why do they have a painting room? You got me. I have no idea why this factory has a paint room. I think it might have something to do with the doors. Maybe they paint the doors, but that doesn't make sense. It also makes me wonder how the doors in this factory even get made in the first place. I have a suspicion that the paint room has something to do with painting the doors. I don't know.
Oh, it's on! Nice work, guys!
How do the doors in this factory get made anyway? That's something I'm really interested in, actually. Like, how does it work? Don't question it, just go with it. Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. I can't help but wonder. Especially because I don't know if anyone knows about this, but there is going to be a Monsters Inc. sequel series for Netflix. Which is interesting. I don't know. I think I'm interested. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I don't know if it'll be good. Just the idea of like any sort of follow-up to Monsters Inc. is interesting to me. So. Did I say it was for Netflix? It's not for Netflix. It's for Disney Plus. Make no sense for it to be on Netflix. These guys just be like this now. Door magic. The thing about the doors that confuses me is that they look the same in the human world. Like in the children's bedrooms there's the door, and then the door looks the same in the monster world. So how does that work? Do they like make a perfect replica of the door in the human world and then link them together somehow? That's why I think there's a painting room, but I don't know.
Ah, there you are.
Wow, Disney running out of ideas. Perhaps. There have been like sequel series for Disney movies in the past, and they've been okay, in my opinion. So I have no reason to believe that the Monsters Inc. one will be bad. It might be. That's a distinct possibility, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'm gonna drop a random sketchy and exaggerated door theory just because. Hey, theories are all good here. Oh damn it, I'm gonna use Mirage Staff for that magic. Going back to what you said just now, Yoshito, I was just like focusing on the game for a sec there, about Disney running out of ideas. I can't say you're wrong, especially because of all the Disney remakes that they've been making lately. Which feels like running out of ideas. Or just trying to make a quick buck, I don't know. I just heard, literally like a couple hours before I started the stream, that Disney is supposedly planning on making a Lilo and Stitch remake, which might be in live action, mainly just because all their other remakes have been in live action. And that hurts. I love Lilo and Stitch, and the idea of it being remade scares me, honestly. I mean, remake could be fine if it was like animated, but live action would be horrible. In fact, just a remake in general, I don't like the idea of for Lilo and Stitch. Especially because the original looks really good. Why must they make a live action Lilo and Stitch? I mean, I don't know if it's live action yet, I just know it's going to be a remake, but it's probably going to be live action just because all the other Disney remakes have been. God, I don't want it though. I don't want a remake in general. Here's like the core problem behind the Disney remakes in general, or like the Disney live action remakes in general. The core problem with them is that the originals exist and there's nothing wrong with them. Like, they're old, but they certainly hold up really well. So there's like no reason to really remake them. And the thing about Lilo and Stitch is that it's still a good looking movie even today. It doesn't need a remake. It's a really good film. So, god damn. What will live action Stitch look like? God, I'm not looking forward to that. I like... Leave them be. Why did you have to remind me of live action Lilo and Stitch? Oh my god. At first I thought this rumor or like thing about live action Lilo and Stitch remake was just an April Fool's joke, but then when I looked at the information, this news came out like a couple days ago, so it's not an April Fool's joke. I was really hoping it was an April Fool's joke at first. I was like, oh, you got me. Yep, nice one. I got duped, but no, it's not an April Fool's joke. Apparently it's real. It probably won't come out for like a long time at this point. It's probably only just starting to get made, but goddamn. It really makes me wonder what other Disney movies are gonna remake. Just stop.
Now it's electric fences?
I haven't seen any of the live-action Disney remakes though, now that I think about it, but I'm not in any way compelled to watch any of them, just because again, the originals exist and there's nothing wrong with them, and I prefer animated movies, so why would I want to watch the live-action ones? Especially when a lot of the overall general consensus of them is that they're not as good. Or good at all. I don't really want to judge movies I haven't seen too harshly, but I'm sure people can understand. Oh, damn it, I got hit. 74 deaths in now. Oh, I should repair and retry. What's a good Keyblade for this area? Maybe Mirage Star? I don't know. It's really hard to not hit these walls. What? Ow. Gosh darn it. Perhaps I should try using a link, because this place is pretty dangerous. What with the electric fences everywhere that want me dead. Oh! I got pelted out with like 50 bullets to the back. If anyone knows the, like that Final Fantasy enemy or Final Fantasy summon called like a Cactuar, or Cactar, I don't know. It has like this attack where it shoots like 1,000 needles at you. That's what that felt like to me. That may be a really strange comparison, but that's how it felt, being pelted out with like 50 lasers. Fun stuff. Okay, let's do this. This could potentially be a horrible idea. Oh, they're stuck in it now, huh? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. He's gonna wreck it. Okay. Allow. I'm allowing your message, Tiago. My auto mod picks up on like potential offensive words. It didn't like that you said monster, big, and wood. And I suppose in like certain contexts those words could be offensive or rude, but certainly not in the context that you're using. Anyway, I'm gonna read your message now. There's a big monster like a big monster that does portal stuff and coincidentally has scale that same consistency as wood. Said monster probably feeds on joy and fear to produce energy power, portal adventures, and its scales. Wood has dimensional travel properties that are linked to easy sources of fear, joy, aka emotional mammals. Interesting theory. So portals, monsters. I mean, I can buy that. That's feasible. Like, did monsters just develop like portal technology to travel to the human world? There's gotta be something like that. I don't know, was like how doors work ever explained? I'm sure it wasn't explained in Monsters Inc. Was it ever explained in like Monsters University or something? Am I the only one who cares about how the doors work? Also, I'm dying a hell of a lot at this. And that's why doors like monsters travel to the human world using fear and joy. I just made this up on the spot. Ah. Could have fooled me. Let's meow wow this time. Ouch. Try not to fly straight into the laser walls, please. Or electric walls. No, you're flying straight into the corner. Oh, good. Thanks, Meow Wow. You did great. To be honest, I don't remember whether they explain how doors work or not. Maybe you can use it somehow in an essay. I'd like to know how doors work, but I can't help but wonder if I'm like the only person who cares. Maybe it's just one of those, just go with it kind of things. You don't need to know how the doors work in order to enjoy the movie. So they just are, and that's it, I suppose. Honestly, if they did like full on explain how doors work, I imagine some people not liking it. Oh, I feel like I knew that was gonna happen. Double sevens. No, I'll just draw a big monster portal. I'm going to cuisine because I'm dying way too much. Overtime. Extended over. No, that's useless. Cuisine extender? Nah. Let's do this. Let's have Firaza. Let's have some fire baked into my meal. How do you bake fire? I'm stupid. Ouch! It took 5 seconds to get to critical health. I'm gonna go sketch that right now before I forget. Might chat less often. Sure thing. Let us know how the sketch goes. Ow. These snail things are giving me mad anxiety. Ow! Honestly, I'm getting whiplash at some of the points I'm dying at, because there are so many points where I die constantly at that I was not expecting to be that hard. So it's just kind of jarring. Let's do Wreck-It Ralph again. I feel like that was working. Okay, how's this work? Okay, I feel like that did a lot of damage. Okay, that was 101% my fault. I jumped straight into the electric fence. Completely consciously, I just dived straight right into it. God, do I feel dumb. Wreck-It Ralph is in real life New York City. Really? Like... Oh, you... I just get ganged up on, it feels like. Okay, let's wreck it again. Oh, this is a good setup, okay. I take so much damage. Thankfully, while summons are active, you can't actually die. But you can still take damage. That was a very pleasurable amount of damage. Oh my god. I usually take out the Thunder Heartless first, I love sniping you. Good idea, actually. You mean like that? Yeah. I should take out the Thunder Heartless first, you're absolutely right. They keep on just sniping me with their little needles. I'm gonna get up here so that the snails can't get me, and now I'm just gonna shotlock the hell out of these. Arrow will be good. Okay, is that all of them? Nope, there's one up there. Okay, I think that was all the Thunder guys. That's a lot of locks. Where? I don't see no locks. Oh, cast Thunder on it. That's a good idea. Not. I was probably just about to get stomped on had I not activated the finisher. Pretty much everyone in my party is dead except for Sully, and actually Goofy's alive. Oh my god, there's more! There we go! Damn, almost there? Yep, I got there in the end. Phew. Got Thunder Boost. Alright. Got there in the end. That was quite the ordeal. Didn't think I'd die that much. It wasn't even a boss fight, it was just a little enemy gauntlet. Clap, clap, clap. Yeah, we go. Something I just realized is that it's been quite a while since I changed my stream overlay. Which is a good thing, because it just shows that my stream overlay is at a point where I like how it looks. Because there was a point where I would change my stream overlay all the time, until it eventually got to where how it looks now. I just died. And I like how it looks now. It's like a evolution. Mainly because I've been going back through my Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 streams, because I'm making highlights for my YouTube channel. And I'm like looking at how my overlay looked back then and how it's like just sort of like a lesser version of what it looks like now. And it's just nice seeing the evolution of how I eventually got to where my overlay is now. It's interesting. I don't plan on changing it anytime soon. I like the way it looks. I like the stream overlay, it's nice and simple. Yeah, it's nice. Simple and clean, as some may say. Yeah, that's the part I'd say you were gonna die. What, the enemies or the lasers? Because both kill pretty easy. Woo! I'm probably gonna die a lot at this point because the lasers can snipe you. Critical level 1, the lasers are actually pretty intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. In a normal playthrough, you could like, you get hit by them and they'll do a bit of damage, but it's fine. In level 1, these lasers will probably one-shot me, so gotta be careful. There we go, should be fine now. The lightning room, yeah, figured. Yeah, I didn't think I'd die at that point, mainly because I forgot about that room, but thinking about it, yeah, it is a pretty tricky one. The enemies are tough, and there's electric fences everywhere, so... no wonder I died a lot, to be honest. You know, I said at the beginning of this world that I was doing pretty well, but it wouldn't last, and, you know, case in point. Oh, this area, I'm probably going to die a lot at this point. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change Favorite Deputy for Hero's Origin, because I get the feeling I'm probably going to want to use that counter shield strategy. But the final boss isn't too bad. I get killed mostly by the hands throwing fire when everyone else is dead. Yeah, I think I die a lot at that attack as well. I think that's the point I die the most at.
This is the central control unit for the whole factory! Now what do you say we get out of here?
Let me!
Computer.
Whoa! Hey! Show a little finesse!
Oh.
Rats! Randall must have messed this up!
I love those gigantic buttons. Like that gigantic keys on the keyboard. There's like 7 keys. I mean, that's like the least useful keyboard ever.
Think I've got a better idea. If we can just short it out, the lock will disengage. And lucky for us, Boo is a walking energy generator.
That might work?
Oh my god, I got a close-up look at Sora's hair, and it was like the textures on that look so freaking good. More floops. And Big Snail.
I'm on it.
Okay, I tend to die at this point quite a lot, so we'll see how we do. Oh my lord. Ow. That snail is just not doing anything, it's just eyeballing me and it's creepy. I can time my guards right. This should be fine. I'm gonna counter shield this snail before it does any real damage. Excuse me? I'm dazed? Okay, there we go. Ooh, thunder. Okay, got that counter shield. We should be in business now. Ow. That was... Oh my god, I meant to do the healing shot lock. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Gonna try and flurry on this guy. Here we go. Oh, that's a lovely amount of damage. Ow. Oh my... Really? You don't just chuck poison at me. I get shivers every time you use the block on the snail inverse. I'm just waiting for it to fail. It looks like it should be failing most of the time, but somehow it works. Ironically, guarding against the snails is actually fairly reliable, even though it looks like it really shouldn't be. There we go. Oh, Goofy, get in there. Oh, there's a guy up here. Bam. This is going well. I haven't died yet. But that could change literally at any point. How are we doing? Oh, there's someone over here. Kill this thing. Oh, there's a chest up there. This might be a bad time to go for chests, but why not? Valor ring. Cool. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Okay. I'm out of focus. Damn it. Okay. No shot locks for me. Going back to the counter shield strategy. I'm pretty sure the counter shield's hitbox when guarding covers all of Sora, even though it only looks like it should be blocking from the front. So I shouldn't have to worry about the snails. Come on, hit me with something. I'll use Flare Force. Okay, hit me. There we go. Oh my god, that damage! This is going well. I haven't died. I'm like jinxing myself so much right now, but I don't know, I got a good feeling. I mean, it could go all horribly wrong, but I don't know. Oh, Sully. Nope, Sully died. Okay, he's back. Counter shield's a lifesaver, especially in a level 1 run. When playing through this game normally, just on normal critical mode, I tend to refrain from using counter shield just because I think it's a tad broken. But in a level 1 run, god, it's a lifesaver. I tend to use counter shield in a level 1 run to like sort of catch up. Like if I got very far in a fight and I died, I like to use counter shield just to get as much damage as possible to catch up to where I was before I died. That's a useful part about counter shield. I would have been incredibly sad if I had died. Man, there's so many. Am I even close? Boo's laugh meter isn't even close to being full. I mean, I guess it's kind of close, actually. Oh well, more Unversed to fight, more materials and money for me, so... Then again, there's more chances I could die, so how about we do Meowth? Summon my big cat friend. I wonder how Tiago's doing with the sketch. I just remembered that. So I keep dying like a moron. I'll have you know that my mod bot didn't like the word moron, but I'm gonna allow it because it's honestly, on the spectrum of offensive words, moron is a-okay with me. I wish I could pull off saying the word moron in a sentence casually. Oh no! Flicking me with his tentacles, oh no. Okay, I used my last item. I just need counter shield so I can win the game. Oh no! That took so long to get to that point. And I was like, oh, I'm doing fine. Oh, I jinxed myself, but I'm gonna be good. I somehow knew that would happen though. It's going somewhere? Hope it's going well. Is he yawning? What? Hello? Are you okay? Is he okay? What was that about? Oh, he was absorbing, guys. Did his, like... Did the move not register properly? I died. Like, he opened his mouth as if he was, like, sucking in enemies, like he usually does, but there was no particle effect to show that he was inhaling people. So he was just sitting there with his mouth open. That was pretty funny. That's going in the highlights. Okay, I've got a counter shield immediately. Yawning? Looked like it. He was just like, Poor guy, he's tired. Okay, come at me. Why do you suck at hitting me when I want you to hit me? You conveniently just miss me when I want you to hit me. That was really close. Okay, I want to get in one more punch with this thing. Are you for real? He's like, do we have to do this again? We wouldn't have to do this again if he didn't kill me. Mike is dead. Oop. Oh, did he just inhale Donald and Goofy? Oh, they are all kinds of dead now. Ow. Gives me the slaps. Yeah, that guarding doesn't look like it should work, but it does. Pretty much all the time. Guarding on those guys is surprisingly reliable. Okay, I'm gonna get a counter shield ready so that when the next snail pops up, I'm ready for him. And then I'm gonna bank it. I'm gonna take care of these guys because I get the feeling they're sniping at me from afar. I'm doing that thing again where I'm like going up to the heavens by hitting enemies.
Here we go. Back off. Yeah. Take this.
Ouch. Oh, Mike's dead body. Oh, such a shame. Oh my god, I threw out a gigantic fireball that just went right into the floor. Good job, me. How am I doing? Boo's laugh energy isn't even close to being full. I thought I was almost done. I think it's because Sully died. There we go. It was hard to make laugh. God damn, I nearly just died. Okay, hit me. No, don't do that. That's the least useful thing you could be doing right now. Ow! Oh my god. Okay, now hit me. There's no way you could possibly miss me at this point. Get me. No! Over here! Hello? I'm here. Oh, come on. I wanted to get the big flurry punch in on him. He's just not having it. It's as if he knows, but surely he's not that smart. I'm showing no mercy on this guy now. I feel like the children in Monsters Inc. must be very traumatized from being scared. I imagine. I always wondered how that works out. Like, there has to be some children who, like, remember that into adulthood. And are like, monsters exist. Because there's, like, so... Because it surely happens to enough children to where they'd all, like, be like... Like, I got scared by a monster last night, and they're like, I did too. Because, you know, there's a lot of doors in this factory. Don't try and make sense out of, like, the Pixar universe. It's not gonna happen. The AI, it's learning. Yeah, damn, these snails, they know what's up. Okay, I'm about halfway through Boo's laugh power. Sully is most certainly not okay. Am I doing good? The laugh power is steadily rising. Okay. Now I'd love it if you hit me with some stuff for my counter shield. Thank you. Okay, now hit me again. Be a friend. Oh, okay, I messed that up. That was on me. I am at 1 HP. So if I die immediately, I won't be too surprised. Okay, I'm good. Ooh, meteor. Don't mind if I do. Showing no mercy on this guy now. He's killed me way too many times. Oh, I just destroyed him. I'm very near the end of this. Gotta be close. Whose laugh energy is almost full, and I nearly could have just died there. I just gotta protect Sully and make sure he doesn't take any damage, because otherwise I'm getting nowhere. Oh, I'm done. This is it, we're done. Scream Strike, there we go. Oh my god, that was an ordeal. Chuck him. Nice. Ah. That could have gone a bit smoother. The thing is, I didn't even die that many times. It just took so long to get the laugh meter filled.
We need a bigger burst of laughter.
Would you care to do the honors?
Even though I can't see the stream, I'm hearing your frustration as I cut pineapple. You cutting pineapple? Neat. Frustration's over now. Should be fine. Oh, a laughter pin. Is that any good? The answer to my question is no. Well, actually, Donald might get some use out of it. Okay. Wow, everyone's pretty much on death's door. Oh, a firefighter rosette. That looks cool. Can I use that? Or is it Rossetti? Is it Rosette or Rossetti? I have no idea. Burn protection. That's going to be useful for this upcoming area. There is a lot of fire coming up.
I bet you there's a lucky
So I'm going to want as much fire protection as possible. I'm making pineapple upside down case for Easter Sunday. Oh, cool. I don't know if I'm doing anything on Easter. I want to get some Easter eggs. Easter's a fun holiday. I mean, there's nothing more to it than eating chocolate. I mean, I know there's a reason for it. It's a nice excuse to eat some chocolate, and I am all over that. I'm making a lemon cake for my birthday. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, it's your birthday very soon. Or is it like... Oh yeah, you said it was like on Saturday. I'll be streaming on Saturday. I think I said this earlier. But I'll be streaming on Saturday, so I can wish you a happy birthday then. If you like stop by, you might be busy on your birthday now that I think about it. Very presumptuous of me to assume that you'd tune into the stream on your birthday. I don't think I'm in need of Hero's Origin right now, so I'll switch back to Favorite Deputy. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Matrix. There we go. Oh, this is where stuff gets real.
Oh no.
It's not fun if you work that holiday, yeah, I'm sure.
Disregard code 835, 7216 in progress. We have visual on unidentified life forms. Suspected cause of the conflagration. Code 7216 over.
We gotta get to Boo's door.
Yeah.
Right, let's do that.
The whole factory. It's a total mess.
I know, Mikey, but right now we just have to keep moving.
I wonder how long my food lasts. I'm gonna check that when I have a chance. The entire factory is literally on fire. Well, parts of it. How long does my food last? Another 12 minutes, okay. Maybe it'll last me till the boss, who knows. I think it's incredibly dangerous for Boo to be here.
Ready to descend. We'll get this fire put out pronto.
Oh, there he is.
Code 7216, unidentified life form sighted.
These guys are our specialty.
Should put out the fires, it might come in handy. Oh no, okay. He slammed me down. Oh. Okay, let's try again. Alright, I'm done sketching it. Oh, cool. Hope it turned out okay. And... it turned out good, maybe? Oh, I could potentially die many times at this bit.
We're gonna need water to put the fire out.
Ouch. Ow, oh my god, I'm trying to shot lock and I just got hit with a little bit of fire. Shake it off, Sora, come on. Ow, I'm getting hit by fire. Ooh, I got some water. A lot of people I see playing this game, they turn off the... because when you transform the Keyblade, it plays like a little animation of it transforming. A lot of people who I see playing this game, sometimes, they turn off those animations, because you can from the options menu if you want the transformation to be, like, instant. And I get that, but I think the animations are just so cool. I can't really bring myself to turn them off. Even if the quicker transformation is nice and everything, I think the animations are really cool. Also, the animations themselves deal damage to enemies. It's practical, I guess. Oh my god, I was gonna block that and I completely messed up the timing. I was way too late. CDA. Oh my god, them tentacles suck. Trying to get comfortable in my chair. My back's starting to ache a little bit. Getting to 100 deaths. Yep, getting to that big triple digits. I love to see it. You don't say, Goofy. You use water to put the fire out? No way. Oh my... How many times have I got hit with that tentacle whack and it just kills me immediately? I could have a separate death counter for how many times those tentacles have destroyed me. It's probably not as much as I think, actually. Oh my... Okay, that was completely my bad. I was hanging on the edge and I just got stuck there. And I died in one hit. I gotta step it up a little bit. How about we meow wow? Why not? Let's do that. Actually, in hindsight, that was a horrible decision because I need magic to put out the fire. But look at that damage though. Kinda worth it. Got even a second in the battle and then death. Yeah, I just like latched onto the like edge there. And I wouldn't let go, and I immediately died. These like turtle things can one-shot you very easily, so like that. Yeah, maybe summoning Meow Wow isn't a good idea. I think I should save my MP for water magic. My back is starting to ache. I think my posture isn't doing good, so I gotta straighten up a little bit.
We're gonna need water to put the fire out.
Ow, oh my god. Ow! Oh my god. Close to death. Very close. Death is looming. Oh my... okay. I swear switching lock-on targets doesn't work for me. Okay, there we go. What button is that? I can't switch lock-on targets. Why is it not working? I'm pressing the button. Oh, is it R2? I have no idea. Trying to guard the turtles with like stomp attack is actually quite risky. Posture check? Yeah, I've got my posture in check. Thanks for the concern. Okay, Goofy Bombarder, here we go. I thought that was only for 0.2 switching lock-on targets. It is, switching lock-on targets is in most Kingdom Hearts games, except for 1 and 2, and Chain of Memories maybe. You can switch lock-on targets in like Birth by Sleep, Green Drop Distance and all that. Or maybe it is just 0.2, I don't know, am I crazy? Switching lock-on targets is definitely a thing in this game because it does work sometimes. It just doesn't work very often. Like I'm pressing R2 and it works sometimes, like half the time it actually switches the target. Sorry I had to vanish for a bit, dogs were aggressively barking, something I had to check. Hope they're okay. I don't think I could ever have a dog. I think dogs are a bit too high energy for me. I think I prefer a cat because they're very chill and do their own thing. Oh no. I've never been able to do it in this game. You definitely can switch lock on targets. I know it's a thing because it does work sometimes. But God, is it inconsistent.
Start putting that fire out.
Oh, hydrate, okay. The sketch went from that looks like a Disney dragon to yup, that's probably a final boss of some fantasy game. Is that so right? Oh my god. Frog boy. I'm trying to put out the fire as I fight. Just because I feel like getting rid of the fire would probably be beneficial. I have 3 and a lizard. This fire is not being put out. There we go. I think using the double arrow guns will probably be better because it shoots out multiple shots and then I'll be able to get out more water that way. So if I die, I'm going to go into the prepare and retry menu and equip the shooting star keyblade. Oh my god, I was blocking! Oh man, I'm dying a lot at this bit. I'm almost at 100 deaths, that's pretty cool. Let's see, I'm gonna switch out this for this. Okay, maybe shooting star will be better. I don't think I've leveled up my keyblades in a while. I should probably do that the next time I have a chance. It's honestly something I completely forgot about. That'd probably be a good idea. Ooh, I'm starting to do a little bit better at this now. Yeah, I feel like I can shoot out more water with the double arrow guns. So that helps putting up the fire. I think this is a good idea. Good strategy, I think. Oh, my arrow guns ran out. I wasn't keeping an eye on it. Jesus Christ, this thing has so much health. Yeah, the amount of damage I'm doing is pretty low. I think if I upgraded my Keyblade, I'd probably be doing a tad more damage. Hydrate. I'm hydrating the hell out of these guys with my water magic. Shooting him with my giant magical cannons. That was a really lovely amount of damage I did just there. This thing is still not dead. The amount of health this thing has is immaculate. I don't know if that's the correct word. Astronomical.
Over here, back off.
Oh my god, it's dead, finally. I can die happy. There we go. Oh my god, that was really something. Lordy, okay. Just had to pump up some of that H2O. I'm going to keep shooting star because it'll probably come in handy. And I'm gonna equip Watada. Phew. That could have gone a lot smoother. What does Sully and Mike have? Give them that. Okay. Is it... I don't know if it's worthless to give Mike and Sully items and equipment that are actually really good, because it might be wasteful since they're not with you for the whole game. But... let's face it, I'm probably never going to use half of the stuff. And my favourite mini-boss is up next, is it? I forget, what is it? Mini-boss. Oh, Scream Strike, let's do that. Do this. Chuck him. Well, my Chuck and Mike turned out to be extremely useless. Oh, there he is.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here.
Get some of them ingredients, King Snail. Ah.
Requesting backup. We need help containing the fire.
Is there a way to change that? Hold on, I just want to see something. Nah, I just want to see something. Moving on. I'm in the spotlight and that makes me freaking nervous. These snails are getting on my nerves. They're goofy as hell, but god do they pack a punch. I think I'm doing okay though. Oh no, forget that. Counter shield for that iframe. Or Trinity Guard rather. I'm pretty sure you're completely invulnerable when using Trinity Guard. So that kind of makes up for the fact that it's not very good or fun to use. How am I doing items wise? I haven't used any of my items. Bam. The Ragnarok, like, fireballs that I shoot out using the Kingdom Key look like noodles. I wonder if I'm the only one who thinks that. Maybe. Ow! God, I'm getting pummeled. I feel like I'm just one big unversed punching bag throughout this world, honestly. That fireball is going the complete wrong direction. Nice. I only have myself to blame, but still. Hard hat area. Oh, the fire looks so pretty when you shoot out like clumps of it like that. Wow, that was pure annihilation. I'm excited to get to the Big Hero 6 world, I just realized. I just remembered that this game has a Big Hero 6 world. That's exciting. I like that world. It's kind of redundant for me to say that though, because I like every world in this game, so saying, oh I like this world, well it's no duh, because I like them all. Good problem to have though. Whoops, I meant to open the chest. My bad. God, this game is fun. There we go. Damascus? Yeah, it's Damascus. I need to upgrade my Keyblades ASAP, because I haven't done so in a while. Oh, okay, moving on then.
The door vault is this way.
We can drop down from here.
Thanks for blinding me with that helicopter spotlight. And slam. The Grand Slam. Oh, I haven't been doing any of the Classic Kingdoms. I gotta do those at some point. I could do those off stream, because they're not exactly interesting to watch. I assume they're not anyway. They're just like Game & Watch minigames.
Hey, I think that's a... Let's see.
Helicopter used light magic. Yeah, right into my retina. Love that. Eye blinding attempt failed. Yeah, it's sabotage. More putting out the fires. Fun stuff. When's the next save point? I feel like it's been a while. Pelt them with water. Good stuff. I think I've gotten a good strategy down, which essentially just boils down to pelt everything with water and hope for the best. A decent strategy. Ooh, Faraza. That's not gonna work. Bam.
Here we go. Yeah.
I'm loving the water I'm shooting. Oh my god, there's water everywhere. It's making me thirsty, honestly, because I just ran out of water. Sully, get out of the way, you're not going to want to be there. This is going well. At least there's no snails. I keep calling them snails, but are they like turtles? I'm not sure. Okay, I just used my last item. I don't know, are they turtles or snails, or a mixture of both? I can't decide. Is this the last Heartless? Yep, there it is. And it got me a lovely new item slot. Speaking of item slots, I should... Ooh, Pride Heartbinder. Now we can summon Simba and frickin' ignite the world. That's exciting. Nice. Did I die at that bit? I don't recall. Was that first try? Okay, I want to say turtle because TM, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but it might be snails. It could be a mixture of both, perhaps. Finally, a good summon. More like finally a broken one. But yeah. Considering that the next world after this is Arendelle, which is completely... which has like lots of like ice-based enemies, obviously. Because it's, you know, frozen. Simba, since it like uses fire, gonna be really freaking useful. Hold on a minute, I'm just gonna put on my jumper because I'm starting to get a little bit chilly. Okay. I'm probably going to die a lot at this bit, spoiler alert, just because I'm in an enclosed space with this thing. Oh my! I feel like I was— oh! I was just about to say I feel like I was supposed to die there, but obviously I did. I'm going to eat something because I just realised my food has ran out. Hearty meal, that's a good one. Food helps you die less. Consumption. You must consume. Consume the food and absorb its power. I really... Nice. Well, it's been fun watching the stream, but I gotta vanish. Yeah, sure. Thanks for sticking around. Always nice chatting with you, Tiago. Have a good one here. I'm probably going to be stopping the stream very soon anyway, because this stream has been going on for about 4 hours now. And my streams don't usually go on for this long. I don't know why this one has. I guess I've just been really into it today. But I've been like trying to get to the next save point so that I can stop the stream, but the save points seem to be very few and far between in this world. Or maybe it only feels that way. I think the next save point I get to, I'll stop the stream there, and then we can, and then the next time I stream this, we can do the boss at the start. I think that's a good idea. Be a nice, like, cliffhanger. Eureka. At least you finished Corona. Yeah, I finished Kingdom of Corona, so that's something. It's before the final boss. Yeah, the next save point, I figured it would be. So we'll stop the stream at the next save point and then do the boss in the next stream. Although I think the next time I stream on, I think on Saturday, I'll probably stream more Crash Bandicoot. Because I haven't played that game in like a week. So I might play more Crash Bandicoot 4 on the next stream, and then the stream after that probably go back to this. But who knows? I might change my mind. Yeah, I'm close. I'm pretty close to the save point, I can tell. Oh, got him. Okay. How about we try out a new summon? Yeah, bye-bye, Tiago. Have a good day, or evening, or whatever. Have a good time. Oh nice, I haven't played Crash in years. I'm a fairly newcomer into Crash Bandicoot. First time I played Crash Bandicoot was with the Insane Trilogy. And I got that a couple years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago. I forget when. And that was the first time I'd ever played a Crash Bandicoot game, and I just got Crash Bandicoot 4 like a couple weeks ago, and I started playing it on the stream. And it's been pretty fun so far, so I'm going to be continuing with that next time, if I can stop dying for 5 seconds. Might reach 100 deaths in this stream, that would be cool. I mean, I'd rather not. But I was going to reach 100 deaths at some point, it's kind of inevitable, just I wasn't expecting it to be this soon. Damn it! Immediately! Don't die 5 more times. It's 4 more times now, because I'm dying that quickly. I'm going to summon Simba immediately and see how I do. The snail's health pool is so large, it's got so much health. Yeah, mess him up, Simba. I love the music when you use Simba, because it's a remix of the Pride Lands battle theme from Kingdom Hearts 2. Ooh, that did a nice amount of damage. I'm liking it. How am I doing? I'm doing fine. Floating's alright. Yeah, I saw that. I was going to comment on it, but I wasn't sure if anyone else saw it. Yeah, when I used the Simba's finisher, it just looked like Sora was floating. Oh my god! That was so close to hitting me. I thought for sure I was going to die. When I do a highlights of this stream, I'm probably going to include that floating Sora in some way. I won! We're not reaching 100 deaths today. Not on my watch. Actually, it could very easily happen between now and getting to the save point. Just gotta get through this area and then we got to the save point. So I'm gonna try and not get to 100 deaths. Actually, I changed my mind. I want to switch out Shooting Star for Ever After. Yay, many Pikachus. Ooh, Sully do the big slams. He do the grand slams. Oh, hydrate? I ran out of water. I've been hydrating too much in the stream that I ran out of water. There might be a drop. Let me see. I just consumed the tiniest drop of water, so I hope that suffices, but I ran out of water. That's how you know that the stream's been going on a while as well, if I run out of water. Okay, doing good.
The door vault's right through there.
Okay, just through there, and we'll be at the save point. I hate running water. Yeah, my water was pretty tepid or lukewarm, just because of the weather today. Not pleasurable. Not ideal. Oh, alright. The smaller ones are a lot less frightening than the big ones. Oh, never mind. Forget that. Oh, I just absorbed his life force and it died. Nice, that's one way to do it.
Gosh, it looks like some kind of
It looks pretty icky. Okay, we made it. Okay, so I'm gonna have a look around real quick. I think there's a chest over here. Nice. A potion. I'm going to upgrade my Keyblades before I inevitably forget. Okay, Kingdom Key. Ever After. Kingdom Key again, because why not? Hero's Origin. Yeah, let's do that. Favorite Deputy. Shooting Star. Yeah, that'll do. There, my Keyblades are thoroughly leveled up. Nice. Okay, so gonna stop here for today. Made a lot of progress. The stream has been going on for 4 hours, so it's one of my longer ones. Probably might be my longest one. I'm not sure. So anyway, thank you so much for sticking around. Like Snatch Kid, Yoshito, Tiago for a while was here. Yeah, it was really nice chatting with you all. I'll be streaming again on Saturday. Again, I'll probably be playing more Crash Bandicoot 4. So yeah, it was tons of fun. This was a good one. Have a good night. Yeah. Alright then, you all take care. I'm stopping the stream now. Goodbye.